Hillbilly DVD reviews, Laserdisc literature. Today we'll be reading the back of the Laserdisc of Wolfen. Wolfen is a great fucking werewolf movie.
Dude, first of all, full disclosure, as always, I'm not even sure if the Goat has read this. I have not read this. I'm going to be listening to the Goat and reacting. But just looking at it, this is fucking long as shit, dog. This is like high school English homework type reading. This is pretty
Exactly.
good. So
what's great about Laserdisc is obviously they have much better artwork than what we see today. You know, this is like a record album. Like
it is like, yeah, there's a record album.
Cover.
Fucking, movie poster quality, blown up.
Laserdisc was a great format, did not get its props. But because they had extra space, they had to write these big, long synopses of the movie.
Well, I mean, they didn't have to. They could have just put pictures and shit, which would have been fine.
Exactly.
But the whole idea of Laserdisc literature is interesting because they chose to write long-ass fucking...
It's like a time capsule of shit they did back then that was insane, even by that day's standards. But it's really insane when you look at... Like, there's so many Blu-rays and shit now. Mm-hmm. I look on the back, they don't even have a description. They just have lots of pictures.
Pictures and maybe like from the director, blah, 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 and the fucking...
They had to hire real writers to do this shit.
You can tell, too, because this shit's fucking good quality.
And they're creative, too. So, we'll read the back of the Wolfen.
Sit back. Enjoy. This is going to be very entertaining. Kind of like Masterpiece Theater.
Exactly. Wolfen, a sleek supernatural thriller that takes a bloody bite out of the Big Apple.
Punny pun.
Yeah, we have lots of puns on the back of Laserdisc.
It's so
carton.
creative.
Yeah.
And by the way, it ain't just a synopsis because
No.
Some of this shit actually goes behind the scenes,
explain shit.
Like it's going to make you want to fucking pick it up and buy it even more if they tell you about the special effects and shit. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, this is the beginning of the synopsis. This is what's going to get you ready to watch this movie or rent it or buy it or wherever they were trying to do. A brash Manhattan industrialist. His coke binging wife.
That is an awesome line. I love it.
It gets even better.
Say no more.
It gets even better.
Sold, daddy.
And the slum wino have something grisly in common. Think about that sentence. A brash Manhattan industrialist, his coke binging wife, and a slum wino have something good. I'm sold. Give me the movie now.
Think about this, though. Even if they made a movie like this nowadays, they would never sell it like that.
No.
They would never use the word coke binging.
In the movie.
They would never use it. Everything's got to be so family friendly and safe.
Exactly. It was an R-rated movie, R-rated back of the case.
Why not? And why not?
All right. They're the latest victims in a series of seemingly motiveless murders. Detective Dewey Wilson fed up with...
Try that again. Come on.
They're the latest victims in a series of seemingly motiveless murders.
By the way, alliteration. See, these guys know what the fuck they're doing. This is like real. This is real writing.
This is tongue twister shit.
Yeah. It's hard shit.
Detective Dewey Wilson, fed up with the by-the-book police procedure, begins to investigate supernatural causes for the killings and discovers something that can hear the blink of an eye and rip the scream from your throat. They're really making this sound like some blood-curdling shit.
Dude, that's fucking horrific. It's like I ain't watching this by myself at nighttime.
Exactly. Directed by Michael Wale, the Academy Award-winning Woodstock.
Wale!
Like, the guy who made the concert movie, he's going to make the werewolf movie. Why are they touting that? That makes no sense.
I mean, how about the guy who fucking made another fucking horror movie that's comparable?
It makes no sense.
The guy who made the documentary, fucking the history of fucking paperclips.
And I don't even know what the fuck this next sentence means, but it says... It says Wolfen packs 4 kinds of movie thrills into its brisk 114 minutes. First of all, brisk, 114 minutes is almost 120.
It's almost 2 hours.
It's almost 2 hours. That's not really like short.
Which at the time, that was considered a long movie.
Or short movie. No, they're saying it's brisk.
But at the time, 114 minutes was long, right?
You think so?
What is that, 80s?
1980, yeah.
No, dude, 80s, everything was 90. 90 or less, especially for horror, right?
I guess.
We're only 6 minutes shy of a 2 hour running time.
Yeah, I mean, but you're calling that brisk. I'm
saying it's not brisk.
Yeah, I'm saying it's not brisk either, but they're saying it's brisk.
No, I'm with you. I'm saying that it's a lie. At the time this was made, that was not a brisk movie.
No, it wasn't.
That was an epic fucking Indiana Jones fucking...
Exactly. I mean, that was a full-length drama. That was like Ordinary People or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They let you know everything about these goddamn werewolves. It shocks with a monstrous evil that's new, but still delivers the horror genre's age-old requirement of out-and-out scariness.
Well, hold on, out and out. Well, hold on, back up. When he talked about the 4 types, are we actually going to go into them 1 through 4, or is that just
not at all? Not at all.
He just kind of just dropped. He shut the bat and just moved on.
This writer with this back of this Laserdisc was out of his goddamn
This
mind.
writer was binging on coke. Apparently,
He was a slow wino.
How are you going to set that up to say 4 kinds? And then just drift off and not even talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, number them all.
I know. I don't even know really fucking why he worded this way, but then it says, this is a full sentence, intrigues with clue-by-clue sleuthing that gradually unearths who, commas, or what done it.
This guy's reaching, dog.
Has he seen the movie?
He's getting too cute. But I mean, he had so much space to take up. He had to stretch. Now, some of these work. But I'm thinking,
but it's not even like, okay, check out this next one.
Who done it?
Dazzles with camera work that gives a low. Not even this movie dazzles. Just starts out the sentence. Dazzles with camera work that gives a loping, gliding, creature's eye view of a survival of the fittest world.
I know he's trying to be creative, but if you type that sentence onto a modern Microsoft Word document, you would see nothing but green underline, red underline, green underline. And it's not a grammatically correct sentence.
Through the corrections of a major film studio.
It's not a grammatically
to go
correct.
back on the back of Laserdisc, and
I'm not the most educated fucking hillbilly alive. That's not a sentence.
And I feel like this sentence, you know English better than me, but I feel like you can't start a sentence with and jolts with a searing out. You can't start
with and?
It starts with and.
Is there a semicolon before that word?
No, sir. See? Survival of the fittest word, period. And jolts with the searing out crap. I don't think that's right.
That is not right. That is not right.
And I want people to know I ain't just fucking up reading this. This is what it really says. You can verify.
I'll verify it. It's not a sentence. It's not English. I mean, just say it's fucking about werewolves that fucking eat people. Exactly. I'll buy it. I'll fucking buy this shit. Show me a picture of a throat being ripped out. No shit. But look at this insane exposition. And
jolts with the searing eye cry against what may be the greatest terror of all, humankind's ecological abuses. Wow, he's trying to really get heavy and deep.
Gold, green, and shit. Is this guy fucking save the earth, motherfucker, or what? 4-time
Academy Award nominee Albert Finney.
Superb
as fastidious Hercule Poirot in Murder on the Orient Express and The Puckish Private Eye and Gumshoe. Now excels as Wilson, the Rumpled Cop. Why are you saying he's
Rumpled Cop?
Fastidious Hercule Poirot in Murder. That has nothing to do with this. He's playing the Rumpled Cop.
And by the way, he doesn't have the correct fucking lines over that. Like it's a French name. You have to have. You know how you have the umlaut in German over the fucking U's and shit. They don't even fucking.
It's a mess.
Fucking give it. You should do a close up of that.
I wish they would tell you who wrote this. Shit.
It's not good. This is not good Laserdisc literature. Normally we fucking love this shit, and we're fascinated by it.
Yeah, because there's so much detail and time went into it.
We don't normally critique how bad it is, but this stands above the grain. It's fucking horrible writing.
All right, co-stars include Gregory Hines from The Cotton Club, Off Limits, Running Scared. They couldn't just tell you one movie he was in. They had to tell you his whole filmography.
Running Scared would be enough. Especially for this movie.
Edward James Olmos from Miami Vice, Stand and Deliver, and Diane Venora, FX, Ironweed. Wolfen says the Los Angeles Times Charles Champlain is a shocking and chiller of a rare force, a seizing entertainment with something on its mind. Don't be surprised if Wolfen shocks, chills, and unsettling.
It just says that. Why would we be surprised? That's all you said. Your whole fucking Laserdisc literature.
Don't be surprised if Wolfen shocks, chills, and unsettling. I don't get this. An unsettling something stay on your mind for a long, long time. Am I too drunk to read that?
No, dude. I think they're missing a word. I think this fucker fucking chopped off a word and something. Wait, an unsettling something. Stay. And shouldn't it be stays?
Yeah. Stay on your mind.
You're a fucking third grader write this shit. I'm angry now.
I'm gonna read this like a robot.
I'm angry.
Don't be surprised if Wolfen shocks, chills, and unsettling something stay on your mind for a long, long time.
And something.
All right, we don't have that big of an Empire audience, but if you are related to the guy who wrote the Laserdisc backing for Wolfen,
find out.
Was he just like a really old man who was losing his mind? Was he on coke? We want to know. So email us at hillbillydvdreviews@gmail.com.
Was it a fucking high schooler who fucking entered a contest and got his review to be on the Wolfen
Laserdisc? But not the VHS. I guarantee you that this writing is probably only on the Laserdisc because that's usually how they did it.
Yeah, back then. And keep in mind, we're not saying don't watch the movie.
No, watch the movie. It's a horror classic, you know.
Yeah. With Hercule Poirot. Yeah. They're trying to sell you on the angle that it's a fucking murder mystery, like Murder on the Orient Express.
But they're telling you it's a goddamn werewolf.
But it's a werewolf that rips. Like we already know who done it.
Yeah,
the fucking title of the movie is Wolfen. It's got a picture of a fucking werewolf right there.
The whole movie is like a point of view going around the floor of the fucking forest and shit. Like we know it ain't no man.
It's 114 runtime minutes. I'm pretty sure at the 15-minute mark you're gonna fucking know it's a goddamn werewolf. You don't need to wait the whole fucking time.
The 6-minute mark you're gonna know.
The surprise ending.
Alright, so that's it for Wolfen. Hit us up, hillbillytvreviews@gmail.com. We want to find the motherfucker responsible for this.
Tell us, were we right about our critique? Were we wrong? Are you a fucking English major? Please tell us this is wrong, please.
It seemed wrong to me.